All right, and welcome back. JT here. I'm back in the record room, and today I want to, honor Aaron Alomare, and he has a great contest going on. Aaron has reached 1,000 subscribers, and that really is a milestone. And good work, Aaron. And yeah, it just goes on. We enjoy the vinyl community, making videos, commenting, meeting new people, watching new videos, and he's proposing a good contest with a very generous prize. And it's to show records, music that you've learned from other VC members. And that's saying a lot because daily, I mean, just recently, Carl Tweed from the UK, he mentioned Brinsley Schwarz, which Brinsley Schwarz band from England, early 70s, had Nick Lowe in the band. And I've been so listening to Brinsley Schwarz, I ordered their their second record on eBay, so I'll be waiting for that. So that's just an example. But what I'm going to show is some records that were sent to me as gifts from members of the VC, as VCLT. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and really nice contest. And guys, if you haven't seen Aaron's Tipsy Tuesday, check it out. I make special time so I can just, chillax and kick back and watch it. I really enjoy that. And Aaron, weekly, I learn so much about, I like to call it classic metal, late 70s, 80s metal bands, early 90s. Anyhow, let me get started with what Aaron sent me just very, very recently. And I streamed this. I have not opened this yet because I'm waiting for my RT85. I know I talk about it, but I'm really emotionally attached to my Techniques rack system in the living room. So he sent me, this is Jane County from Electric Chairs, and this is the first wave of punk. This is so cool. I streamed this. This is really great. Really cool to have this. And this band and Jane County was really influenced by Jackie Curtis, and Jackie Curtis is in Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed. It's where Jackie is just speeding away, thought she was James Dean for a day. And so they're punk rock, glam punk, and just very, very good. This is just a historic record to have, and a very good one at that. And there's the songs. And there's the hype for the Electric Chairs. On this first album, she was called Wayne County, but her name is Jane County from Georgia. And next he sent me, and this is, he totally turned me on to this because I have other Sabbath records. This is Mob Rules. I don't even have this on CD, and, Dio is just phenomenal on this record. And I like this a bit more than Heaven and Hell, for sure. So Mob Rules, Aaron turned me on to this. Thank you, Aaron. And lastly, he sent me a few other records. It was a wonderful box of records. But he sent me Caius. And this is Welcome to Sky Valley, Stoner Rock, Love Clutch, Fu Manchu, Nebula, this band, Queens of the Stone Age. But I had been trying to buy Caius records for well over almost a year. And every time they cancel the order and give me my money back, it just sold out. So thank you so much for this one. And there's the songs on the back. This is cool. Let me show you. And I spun both sides of this. Really awesome. And next, Chris from Record Talk. He sent me, and I know Juliana Hatfield, Evan Dando from the Lemonheads, but this is something newer. I really like her Olivia Newton-John cover album, but I was very unaware of this single. This is a Christmas single. Beautiful 7-inch. I got to show you this. Look at how nice that is. And he sent me that right around Christmas time. That was very nice. Thank you, Chris. And he is Chris from Record Talk. And thirdly, a fella named Gary from Physical Format Rock and Roll sent me, yes, my very first Kiss record ever. very stoked to have this. And now Aaron, you know, with the records he sent me a couple more. So I have 3 Kiss records on vinyl. You know, through the years, I always had greatest hits on CD. But the most fun for me, and, you know, the topic of this contest is I love discovering bands that I had not really had time to discover, or just skimmed over, or just there's so much music. So it's just so much fun to discover bands that I just, you know, and I know a lot of you are into Kiss. I just never got into them, and I really like them. So there's the songs on the back. Thanks, Gary, very much. And next, a guy named Russ from Mama's Records out of Arizona. Deep, deep, deep knowledge. Shows a lot of music that I had never heard of, and so interesting. He's into so many different genres. He sent me a Fela Kuti album. This is No Agreement. And, you know, I'd listened to Fela in the 90s and then totally forgot about him. So him turning me on to this is just ultra cool. And this is a good record. I mean, fantastic. There we go for Fela. And then another band that, you know, I saw them on Austin City Limits. I watched the whole performance, and that's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is I'm in Your Mind Fuzz. Killer record. And he sent me one more as well. So I've really been able to dive into this band. Like them very, very much. Very diverse. And yeah, just simple label. Thank you, Russ. And next, a guy from upstate New York. His name is Mark from Mad for Vinyl. And that's Mad number 4 for Mad for Vinyl. And he sent me, now I'm, you know, well-versed in Gene Clark, but this is a white label promo for Echoes. And I'd never had this, and to turn me on to this is just so cool. This, I just treasure this 7-inch single. This is awesome. And then one record, I never had this on vinyl ever, and that's Leslie Weston Mountain. Just so cool to have the best of Mountain. This is such a clean copy. And so this I spun right away, both sides, awesome. Mississippi Queen, always love that song. Nantucket Sleigh Ride. Leslie West, what a monster guitar player, and what a great band. Thank you, Mark. There's the songs. Well, it's better. You can see the songs better here. And then he sent me the second Chicago album. He actually, he helped me fill a hole, because the first 7 Chicago albums I love with Terry Kath, and that was cool. I had a really beat copy, and he sent me a clean one. So thank you for that, Mark. And lastly, one more from Mark, because he sent me a bunch of records, is Steve Miller Band number 5. And I'd never had this on vinyl, and I love the first, I'm very well versed in the first 4 Steve Miller bands, psych, blues, rock, love it. But this number 5 is so good, and I've been really itching to have this one, and now I have it, and thank you so much. Here's the songs on that one. Yeah, I'm straying a little bit on this contest, but yeah, people daily, you know, turn me on to bands, and I listen to them right away generally. If they say, hey, JT, check this out, I mean, I do right away, because if I don't, even if I write it down, I'm having a kid and work and everything, home life, I might forget. So I just listen right away. And then there's a guy, his name is JC, Josh, JC at the flip side. He was the very first to subscribe to my channel. Well, one of the very first, but he was the first one to comment to my very first video. And he's been at my side all the way. He's a busy guy. And he also sent me my very first VCLT I ever received. And he sent me, it's Serve Your Right to Suffer, John Lee Hooker. And I have not opened this. Right away I streamed it. I was going to open it, but I said, nah, I'm going to wait for my new turntable on this. This is probably going to be in the top 5 of my best sounding records that I own, and I have a lot of records. So thank you so much for this, Josh. And Aaron, you know, just keep on trucking and keep rocking. And we'll see you real soon. And I'll see you on Tuesday for your Tipsy Tuesday. I might be down in Sacramento just for the day, but I'll find time to just kick back and enjoy it. All right, guys. Thanks.